What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Baldur's Gate, Arc 1, Episode 7.
Best day of the damn week right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Hell with Friday. This is where it's all at right here.
I'm not a big fan of Episode 7s, given my past history with them. So, we'll see how this one goes.
You do this to yourself.
So episode 7 was the unlucky episode?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut this episode.
Watch out.
The biggest lie of tonight was Radio just saying he was going to keep his mouth shut. Easily the biggest lie of the episode so far.
We should have timed that.
I believe in you. He doesn't, but I do.
He's just hiding the truth. He will keep his mouth shut. Josiah, on the other hand, absolutely.
That's it.
I mean, you speak my love language, Adam. 110%.
Well, you know what? Josiah doesn't get to kick the trash can.
That's true. He does not. Thank God for Rubbermaid.
Good to see all your faces out there. We only got one announcement for the week, everybody. And this is super important. We need everybody to go ahead and open up a wonderful second tab for none other than Senior Mudcat, because he's going to be going under review again very, very soon. So if you haven't, go ahead and just link this bad boy over in your browser and keep that tab up, just like you're farming those good old stream loot packs over on mine. And keep that bad boy up so we can get business taken care of over on his. I'm also going to be making the announcement that if you want to talk your character build, something I rarely ever do, I will be in Mudcat's chat on Monday. What time do you start, Mud?
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern. So that will be 8 p.m. CST. I will be in Mudcat's chat and I will be fielding questions on builds for the very, very first time. So if you have intricate D&D questions that involve mechanics and optimization, stuff I rarely ever comment on, I will be inside of his chat fostering those conversations. So get your questions, get your builds and your links ready. I suggest you build those inside D&D Beyond so that I can easily ascertain the information and your questioning there. So build those bad boys out and I will do my best, and we'll have fun with a little community exchange back and forth with D&D questions. So bring the pain, and we're gonna have a good time in his chat on Monday.
Wow, that's awesome. Let me just write it down real quick. How to stop rolling. Got it. I'm ready. Oh, was I not muted?
Then you can learn all the dirty secrets, like what I believe is far more game breaking than Fireball.
I have a level 20 class multi-class that I'd like you to look at.
Yeah, you guys thought this was all about you. I'm really just looking at Mud's level 20 epic builds for the first 2 hours, and then when I get done unboxing what they do in one turn, I can field one call about reverse gravity. It actually, if you have questions about reverse gravity, you can actually see it. I over the course of 2 episodes, I handle it in Rime of the Frost Maiden. It's not as bad as what most people think, but you know, you gotta the bitch in the barn is remembering that everything is reversed. You're like, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So when stuff happens, you're like, oh yeah, so that thing just falls up. And then that spell gets dropped. Yeah, so I can answer all those questions only to have your DM smooth brain it until you can't do it. all disclaimers. Read the fine print and must be checked over by your own DM. RoBear said. It won't get you very far, I promise you.
RoBear's not your DM. I am.
Oh, you know what? I do have another announcement. Not so much an announcement, but more of like, it was a cool moment. So I've been going through my bar because we're at the near end of finally closing, which, by the way, Friday closing got pushed one more time.
Oh boy. God.
I love local banks. They're so efficient.
Aw.
Yeah, huge pain in the ass. But you know, other than that, it gives me a few more days to go ripping stuff out. I found in the basement where we originally first started playing D&D in, when it was going to be built out into a tavern-esque studio, I found my very first D&D products that I had as a child. I had them down there. I guess I was like playing show and tell or some shit with them. I know one part Dragon Quest I was using miniatures because we were playing live with drawn out maps and whatnot. So I was actually tapping into the old folded paper and metal miniatures that I had. And I know Zero Beast saw this sucker earlier, and it's great because it has the it actually has the price tag on it, which is hilarious. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at those bad boys. Yeah.
Straight out of the
What
80s.
was the price on that?
Free 6 metal figures by Ral Partha. $7.20 retail value.
What? Dude, you can't even get half a mini for $7.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, okay, so Dragon Quest was great. Was really awesome. It was like a Hero Quest box that made you do the rest of the D&D work. So it was a great introduction. It had pre-mades, it had item cards. It was your one-stop shop to like get half of D&D done. Like the most difficult parts, you could sit down and just start playing. And it had a big gridded dungeon board that came with it. So it was great if you're weaning off of something like Heroes Quest, and this was my box that was right after it. Now I had played AD&D in Boy Scouts. That was just when we were huddled around a tent and a flashlight, and it was always just more, especially when you're that young, it was more like kids telling ghost stories, right? It wasn't very organized. This was the kind of stuff that gave it organization. But this product right here, this one-on-one D&D, this was like a choose your own adventure narrative, and it had both books in there with either character. This thing was like children's catnip. This was so good. I would like to see them put another product out like this again, because choose your own adventures, man, I was ate up on those. I don't know how many I read as a child. Like, oh, you give me the choice? Hell yeah.
What I'm hearing is that you should scan that sucker into Roll20 and then we play it.
We play.
Let's do it.
Its narrative is probably garbage.
We will stick to it to the letter.
Dude, well, you know, that was great because you brutally die. You move on, right? You're like, okay, go back to the next chapter. Guess I gotta make the weak decision.
Yeah. Turn to page 36. Nope. Go back.
Yeah.
Where you keep the finger in the page that you just turned off of.
Yeah.
It doesn't count then. It doesn't count.
Just in case something goes wrong.
Oh, true that. You could even see the blurred. God, the old bar's Christmas decorations are in the back. Oh, that's awful. But that was cool. It was a fun trip down memory lane. I actually dumpstered all my little cardboard tokens. I was like, goodbye, farewell. You have served your purpose now. It's time to be free.
Aw.
And hey, the fact that they had made it that far was impressive. But now they'd been sitting in a cold bar basement for too long. I kept my metal figurines. I still have like one of them. A lot of them have been lost to playing as a child because they were so fantastic. But yeah, fun trip down memory lane, man. As usual, we want to thank our sponsors, Voodoo Ranger, for sponsoring us for the entire year. Guys, you can still grab some Captain Dynamite that's out there. I'm ready for new and exciting news that's coming out soon. I'm ready.
Bringing back higher plane year round.
Yeah, hey, don't worry. We'll have a party for that. Maybe they'll get a stream as saucy as New Year's 2 years ago.
Stop.
Menagerie. Like this place. I don't know where to go. Yeah, that's a saucy Destiny stream out there.
Sounds about like every D1 raid I ever did.
Truth.
It's the reason I've never finished Garden of Salvation.
Also want to thank Roll20 and D&D Beyond for the insider access. Thanks for making stuff happen over here on the channel. Picking up where we left off last week. Still on the edge of the Cloakwood Forest. With 2 jugs of poison and a directive from your new friend, Rakazer. The spider who Asher so eloquently talked down from the ledge of eating both Josiah and probably everyone else in the party. In exchange for that beautiful nat 20 in persuasion, Rakazer has given you 2 large gourds, equivalent of casks full of her own spider venom, to be taken back into the city of Rivington to a merchant named Gizad. But before our merry band of adventurers could get up from their rough slumber on the edge of the woods, you guys were greeted by a 4-person party of the City Watch. Proceeded to have some poor negotiations after it was revealed that you may have been hunting in the forest, of which you weren't even doing. Arrests were threatened, fight broke out, and before you know it, an astral projection of a scorpion finishing and killing 3 of the members due to Asher rolling the dice with Hiram's augury spell. With a lot of soul searching between the party, you all have begun the slow march from the Cloakwood Forest into the closest town of Rivington. We pick up halfway there on the trail. Asher still in the lead.
And he's going to be staying in the lead, not talking to anyone, but just petting Vera, kind of just walking.
Hey, kid, you want to slowly roll a little bit? I'm carrying 2 horses here. Not literally carrying them, but you know. There are other people, like Gitzi, who need to keep up with your ass.
Well, me and Gitzi are riding on our horse.
Yeah. No, I ain't walking.
I would appreciate you slowing down as well, because this breastplate is very heavy.
I forgot.
Are you really going to wear that?
He's just wearing the breastplate.
She gave me the breastplate.
Are you really going to wear that into town?
Yes, of course I am. It's a regular breastplate. It's not uncommon. You see, everyone wears them.
It's a little beat up and it's got some blood.
I mean, look, she has a shell made of silver. I'm not going to stand out.
Hey, I mean,
Match.
Oh yes, we do. Can you see yourself in the breastplate? Look deep.
Let me just hold on. Let me do this. Just lick my thumb and rub a little bit of the blood off the breastplate. Yeah,
I mean, I
that's,
think that you kind of took away the character, but it's okay.
it's all right. It's we don't need to be attracting more attention than we already are.
It's okay. I'll get more on there later.
That I have no doubt. No doubt.
You're not far out now. Trying to gauge. We spent most of the day. We're gonna get there evening time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get there kind of at dusk, really.
Is anybody else hungry? Not that I have food, but we should probably look for something.
I need one of these horses right now. No offense.
Yeah, these are rides, not our food.
I'm walking with two of them. One in each hand.
A weird second sound.
Hey, if you want to go half seas on a horse, I would like to get a little revenge.
What, revenge on the horse?
Well, yeah, it kicked me in the face twice. You saw.
It's because you were being stupid.
But that has nothing to do with it. And, it could have easily just left its hoof down.
It's a horse. It's a wild animal.
Yes, well, then someone should tame it.
Well, you know what? If we get to the point, we'll eat it.
Listen,
But
are we
right-
going to eat it or not? Because you keep talking about eating it, but
We're
I
not
don't
going
see.
Hey, we're not going to eat the horse. We're going to sell the horse and use the money to buy something that doesn't taste as gamey or stringy. Not that I've ever eaten a horse before, which I have.
Yeah, I suppose that will work. I could wait. What do you have in mind? What are we going to buy to eat?
There's got to be a tavern in Rivington. Got to be a tavern, sweet meat pies, really stale ale, and maybe a little something for a little Aelun down there.
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, can't tell me you haven't had a little bit of that.
Oh, you were talking about the yes, the carnal pleasures.
Whatever you want to call them, man.
Yes, well, I kind of have a lady. I'm not. I don't know that I'm free to. Lisa would not really be happy about this.
Lisa? Oh, you mean just you and Gitzi aren't a thing?
No, of course not. We're just friends.
Right, just friends. Got it.
I am way
She
too
gave-
old for her.
She gave you a hand job and you're just friends. Got it.
Well, yes. What else do you call it when someone makes you a hand?
It's a special kind of somebody. Give you a hand job.
Hands aside. I'm entirely too old for her. I could be her grandfather.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'm very old. I told Asher once, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh, you're talking to us again. Wonderful. Hey, look at my breastplate. You can see yourself.
What? I sneak a peek.
He's gonna be buffing it with his torn shirt.
Just kind of like, kind of. Gitzi's is better.
Yes, well, she's had more time to polish it. Just give me time. So
Josiah, what's your AC?
14.
I in the midst of your conversation, I smoke you in the back of your neck with a good berry.
Oh. Well, am I feeling rather satiated right now? It's a very strange feeling.
I'm just doling them out. Not saying a word, just chucking them. I hand one back to Gitzi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Just raises his hand.
Oh, this certainly helps, but we're going to find ourselves in town soon, and, well, it's getting dark. Either we could grab a drink, find a place to stay, or hunker down right outside the walls or something. Certainly, I would imagine we'd want to figure it out before we got there.
There will be plenty of opportunity, shall we say. Gitzi, it is, after all, a port town.
Well, that's why we should figure it out.
Yeah,
I hate
well-
standing around in the middle of a road. You always go to these busy, crowded places, and there's always some lost family standing in the middle with their 8 children, and they're all running around the place, and you can't seem to walk around them, and they all walk slower than everybody else. Will not allow us to be that group. It's disrespectful. We should know
Incredibly.
what we want to do and go directly there. It's very rude. I don't mind a little if that's the case, but then we need to identify and be purposeful that we're wandering and we stick to the sides politely.
Purposeful wandering. I like that.
Yes.
That's every PAX event ever.
Now, I'm fine with doing anything, but I just want to know what it is that we're planning on doing.
Gitzi, we're going in. We're going to find the loudest tavern we can find. We're going to order food. We're going to order drinks. And we're going to get a night stay because I don't want to sleep in a tree again.
That is fair, and I have to agree with that. I hope we'll be good and we'll be welcome there.
This flow, it requires exploration.
Sorry, I didn't know it was your time of the month. Talking about flow.
You always have rude comments on your mind.
Oh,
Constantly.
Short answer is yes, 100%.
It is like being with a teenager 24/7. Someday, Josiah, your mind will open up to new possibilities, no longer ruled by delusion. We will eliminate the truths to find your real mission.
Well, we can only hope you're liquefied by a sand spider by that time.
Where there is suffering, freedom cannot thrive, Josiah. Without choice, one cannot self-actualize.
Be the crane, right?
Sometimes it is better than a howler monkey. As him and Gitzi cruise by on their horse.
You know what? We should take that money and eat the crane.
no.
Good idea, but I figure he'd be chewy. Horse is bad enough. Imagine what he tastes like. Ugh.
I imagine about the same. I don't know. I've never had the horse.
Well, tonight, hopefully, we will not taste horse, but ale, sweet meat pies.
Anyone else doing anything on the way in Rivington?
What is it that we're passing?
We are essentially in kind of a plains area in between the Cloakwood Forest, following the actual city road back into Rivington. So where Rivington is at, actually, I should just pull up the map. That'll help display. Just even so much easier. So we are coming from the south, right about over here. So small bushes, very wide open space. You can see people coming from quite a distance. You can hear the sounds of the Shinethar River in the distance as it flows and the traffic going up above. You can see that sunset over Baldur's Gate. Unlike in the rest of the parts of the outer city, you get a good look from its port side to inside those city walls. And it actually gives the city a completely different feel. One not so kept and barricaded for only a chosen few. You can really see its true commerce side. It also underlines the importance of Rivington in the first place, as the Worms Crossing is the first place outside the city in which you find Flaming Fist. That city guard taxes not only the individuals that cross this bridge, but the goods that they bring. So you all have a general understanding that Rivington is the last place to try to find someone to smuggle anything in from the south.
Quite a view we're going into, isn't it?
It actually makes me want to afford someday to live inside. It looks gorgeous from here.
Well, once we get into the belly of the beast, I suppose we'll see if it's just as beautiful from there.
No animals, no more mud. Just people, ideas, Gitzi, communities. So cutthroat. I would like to see that someday. It sounds wonderful.
It certainly has potential, doesn't it? Such a place so protected by brick and stone. You think people are making lovely homes there.
Some of the loveliest.
Well, it's only lovely if there is love there.
There has to be more love there than there is outside of the city. We will be there
a few
soon.
jewels help. Yes, yes.
We will be there
I'm
soon.
sure it'll be great, and we'll get to take in all the splendor. Oh,
The shopping, Gitzi. Can you imagine the fruit that actually comes right off of the boats? What did it be like?
that. Fresh, exotic fruits. Now that sounds very good. I'm very intrigued. We should definitely get there a little bit faster now. She's gonna kind of click the side of her horses. Come on, there's fruit to be had.
Oh, I'm gonna roll an animal handling check. Oh, Hiram's animal handling +4. Okay, 12. As we get ourselves into a bit of a gallop, but we're able to maintain.
I need to do the same.
No. If I'd rolled under a 10, it would have been bad news bears. Would have had to make some checks, but we're good. Whoa. Anyone doing anything else before we hit the edge of Rivington?
as you guys gallop faster, Aelun will run alongside Gitzi's horse at a crazy pace with this breastplate sloshing around. just. Oh, by the way, Gitzi, when we get into the town, someone's shopping. Could we? Do you think that you could maybe help me with the? He's gonna hold up his ingot that he got and also kind of his breastplate. These aren't really much use to me as they are. Maybe you could maybe make something that fits a little bit better.
Yes, of course. But let me get some food and you keep an eye out. I'll need a friend and another. You're asking for a 2-person job. I'm going to need a skilled blacksmith. So if you hear some hammering nearby, let me know, okay?
Yes, I will keep my ears in both directions.
Yes, I need a good old forge to be able to tackle what you've got there. But first fruit, and then we'll find the hammer.
Yes, I could. I will look for the fruit cart. I know you like fruit.
There we go. The more colorful, the better.
Yes. I know how fruit works.
Do you?
As he starts to lose pace because you're in a horse and he's just like trucking around with this giant breastplate on. Oh.
Has anyone spent any time this far south in Baldur's Gate?
Not any long time.
I think Aelun might have passed through on his, many years ago, moving into Baldur's Gate.
Twin songs as far as I've gone.
Asher came from the north, so.
Roll a history check with disadvantage, Aelun.
Oh, but I have advantage on history checks. Why?
It's your own IRL.
So it's just a straight roll, I guess.
But why?
But why? Just a straight 10 then.
Straight 10. Yeah. So you don't really remember any good place to eat that's there. No real like good travel stories. You probably ate some street vendor as you made your way through. So not really a good background on trying to remember if there's any place in particular that you just have to go to on Rivington. And as we make our way up to the outskirts of the town, you can begin hearing the clash of anvils and the sounds of birds, and the creaks of wood hulls from all the different vessels that are currently tied up in its small port. You can smell the clash between salt and fresh water. Oh, and you can smell the fish. Oh, can you smell the fish? If you're a lover of seafood, it is a welcome smell.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It certainly is refreshing.
Max, take it in. Take it in. Now listen.
I haven't smelled something this good since I was in Cheddar Bay.
What are you doing in Cheddar Bay?
I was there until they over-harvested all of it. It was so bountiful. So full of life. I spent a good deal of time in Cheddar Bay.
The biscuits, my God.
I almost rolled inside on you. I'm gonna let that go. At this point, it's not worth fighting with you over.
Criminally over-harvested. It will take years for it to return to its former glory.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was enjoying the smell and.
I was asking if anyone knew of any good places to eat here.
I got an idea. Let's find a farrier. Maybe take these horses off our hands. Usually they'll work on both shoes and ships. We find the right one. Might get pointed into some place that's got some good eats.
Ah,
Right.
I think that we should lay low with our stolen horses, should you say.
But they weren't stolen. They left them there.
It's mute point. These horses may have been serviced here.
Fine with me.
Saying
Let us play it safe, or perhaps we could go on foot from here on out if need be. Plus, we do make for easier targets hanging out up here.
Gitzi, you know how much these horses are worth?
What do you think? Stolen? That doesn't seem right. To profit off of them.
Tell you what, we'll tie them up. When we come back tomorrow, they're still there. Then maybe we'll sell them. But I guarantee you, they're not going to be there.
Well, this is probably more of a gray area anyway. So if you want to, you can, but I won't do it myself. We'll consider them that they were lost and we found them, and this is like a finder's fee.
Right.
Whatever you need to justify it to yourself.
That will be fine. Yes, just I'm not doing it. Also, I'm terrible at haggling.
Really? And you've made it this long in Baldur's Gate?
Well, not many people feel okay with haggling over prices with an old lady.
You are not that old.
Well,
Maybe
I
in
can act
total, yes,
like
you
it.
are old. You are not that old.
No, old enough. Especially if you speak slow enough, people just want to get it over with.
That is a good negotiation tactic. And you say that you are bad at negotiating.
Well, I don't like the back and forth, so I cut.
To the chase.
Yes, unless it seems like they really need it. In that case, well, it would serve them better, and I'd rather give it up at that point.
I see. As we pull up to the edge, I need everybody to roll perception checks just to see the lay of the land.
Can I roll with advantage, specifically listening for hammers and smelling for fruit?
Hammers, no, because that's winding down. It's the end of the workday. That's coming to a close. If you want to use, well, you kind of got to be in wolf form for that, don't you? Kind of got to be in your werewolf form to be able to use that in enhanced snaz.
I don't believe so. I can check. 1 second.
I rolled a 6.
Unfortunately, I have to go into the actual builder and change it.
Go ahead. The rest of you roll your perception checks.
No, I still have advantage even in my normal form.
16.
What?
Do it.
Dope.
Oh, shit.
I think this is my first nat 20 of this campaign.
Let's go.
Is it?
I think so.
Mark it.
He about
your
went
second,
took us
at
to the
least.
double deuce.
Woo!
I'm pretty sure you had one other one.
Let's go. Get
did
those
I?
nat 20s in the
Or maybe
chat.
that was a nat 1. I don't remember.
I have 3 nat 1s and 1 nat 20. Unless I forgot to mark one.
Your nose perks up, pulling strong smells of savory venison pies, and also that of tart fruit. There's an old beat up driftwood style inn. Right as you get towards the port, you can see the sign for the Old Gooseberry.
I will, seeing or smelling the fruit, I'd like to approach the owner.
You guys still got to make through city streets. You are not there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, you can see
I can just smell it from that far
you can
off.
see the sign. But you still got just a little ways before you get in.
Then I will keep my eyes on the sign for when we get there.
Before we get there, Asher would just pull his cloak up, and his hood would, as Vera's nestled around his neck, just kind of curled up against him, and he's gonna pull his hood over.
God, it's like that scene in Ghostbusters. The lady walks out and their mink coat is coming alive.
Actually, a good idea. I'm gonna do the same thing. flip my hood up, kind of pull it down so that it's just over the brow.
So do describe how you wear this hoodie as a tiefling. Do you have one with a couple of grommet holes for it? So you
Yes.
got to go up over the top?
Yes. That's exactly what it is. It's like patchwork, though. It's like patchwork. So
patchwork,
it's like thread needled, so, but it's got extra strong stitching around that. So,
Yeah,
because many, you see a lot of it's ripped quite a bit, but it's just stitched back up. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh. Aelun, you are a man on a mission walking in that direction. What are you taking us?
Well, the fruit. You wanted the food, and Gitzi wanted the fruit. I smell it. It's this way. It's somewhere by this sign.
Perfect.
I also smell some meat in the air. We can do that. Maybe I thought the fruit would be a nice appetizer, and then the meat.
I love a good full course meal. So
And then we
keep
could
it
get-
ahead.
And then we could get to the blacksmith.
Right, so I'm keeping your attention. We might have to visit them in the morning if everyone's asleep. We don't wake anybody up at night. You know,
They will-
that's polite.
They will not be working for very much longer at all. We will have to do that in the morning. For sure.
Easy
Yeah, no.
enough.
Strict. Very strict about how long they can work in Ravington. Very strict. What is your plan with the horses as you guys begin to make your way through those muddy streets? Torch lights beginning to light up the bits and pieces of flagstone that have been placed, make it a little less muddy hell.
Just someplace along this this stretch that looks relatively seedy. We could tie these things in front of. But close to where we're going.
All right. Now, these horses still have fine saddles, but they don't wear any tabard markings of the City Watch. If they had had those, you guys would have long since removed those. It's the only thing that is currently out of place, the fact that they're very well groomed and we have nice saddles and saddlebags, for your information.
All right, so they're not run-of-the-mill nags.
Did anyone look inside of the saddlebags?
You and I lead with the bodies.
Yeah, I gave you guys what was encompassed in it. As you guys get closer, you can hear the sounds of the birds intensify around the small port. You can see the fires. You can see worms crossing now in the distance as that tower projects up from the massive sandbar that it is built from in the center. Begin to hear music pour out from that tavern door. The hustle and bustle of individuals getting off of work, filling in, kicking mud off of their boots. Salty sailors and rough talk fill the air as you guys pull up out front of the old Gooseberry.
It's like being back on my old ship again. I love it. Seriously, we're gonna have to find something to do with these mounts. What do we want to do with them?
Well,
We're gonna-
do you want to sell them or something?
We're not gonna sell them. We're gonna have to board them because we can't leave them out on the street. That's gonna attract attention.
But why would we
Look at
pay
'em.
to board them when you could just sell them?
Could you sell them to the place that boards them? I don't know. I've never sold a horse before. I've never had a horse before.
We will
Maybe we
get a room and then we can keep our horses there.
You can keep your horses in the room. Is it normal to sleep in the same room as your horses?
It's like I'm getting off of my horse. I'm holding my hand out to help Gitzi get her leg over on the other side.
Thank
They
you.
do not. The horse will not be in our room. Extend my hand out for you to step off of.
Thank you.
Oh,
So where do they stay?
Stable behind wherever we're staying.
Let's see. So room and board includes board and for the horses.
Oh, it
it's
doesn't
an
never
extra
include.
charge.
Ah. Well, I suppose we'll have to pay for them and hope that we'll make up the money for it later.
I know we did get a little bit more in our pocket. That is good, no?
Maybe we can just trade the horses for some fruit. As he starts to gesture like into the fruit shop.
But the fruit will go bad. We would have to have a way to preserve the fruit. We would get so much fruit for a horse.
Yeah, maybe we could keep it. I don't know. We could keep it. Gitzi, do you have room in your shell? We could keep it in there.
Not for that much fruit, dear. I'm sorry. That's not doable. But, well, I don't mind a good bartering system.
I've showed you what I can do with my good berries. Ooh.
We can offer services, see what we can get. I wonder if we could rack up credit here then as well.
That is a horrible idea.
Oh?
Wait, no, absolutely. Have you, Gitzi?
Yes.
I understand that the Sow's Foot does not have a kingpin, but every other one of these towns has a kingpin that is connected to the guild. It is already bad enough that we have disrespected him. We need to fly under the radar.
You just put it under a different name. It's not like they ask for identification here, which is good because I don't have one. It's not something that I was ever given. We don't really make those at home.
You are probably the most identifiable person.
I don't know. That they've seen now.
Just you wait.
So could one day back home there's mini lavender turtles everywhere. You'd be surprised. Of course, they don't all have silver. Some of them have gold. Got a cousin with a beautiful red shell. Looks very nice against the purple, actually. You know, just So far, I might be the unique one, but not always. And
Ugh.
honestly, it's about time we took advantage of the financial system here. That's one of the benefits of a larger city. Is it not?
Hiram obviously just almost hyperventilating on this. We heal, we reflect, we are reborn. Yes, whatever you say, Gitzi. Whatever you say.
Okay, well then let's take the opportunity to go greet ourselves to our wonderful new owner. This much good berry place and see what we might be able to get in exchange. Perhaps they may not even be interested in horses, I don't know. But it's good to open the lines of communication. Though, as I mentioned, we should probably come up with different names. Just in case. Might be safer that way.
Yes, I think changing our names would be a very good idea. I will be Josiah.
Perfect.
That's-
I like it.
I wouldn't use that one. I've pretty much extended that to most places between Twin Songs and Baldur's Gate.
Got it. All right, well, let's come up with another then. Quick. Everybody give me a name.
I will be Isaac Underwood.
Isaac Underwood. I like it. Strong name, like a tree.
I think then that I would like to be Histerfaust.
Truly noble name. You know, there's some grand stories around that.
I will be
I'm
known.
not sure. You come up with a name like that, they'll be expecting grand stories to be attached to it.
Kazakai.
Kazakai.
Kazakai is my
very
name.
good.
Well, this is gonna get ruined immediately. I'm not aiding myself. I'm staying true to my RP here.
I'm just Asher. No one knows who I am, so
Well, in case you ever want to revert back to your true name, you can, but you want to protect that identity. Would you like to go by something else? You could have fun. Sometimes it's exciting. Just to have a little different name.
I'm not really into fun and exciting right now. We should get inside though. I'm kind of tired.
All right, we'll just refer to you as A then. It'll be nice and simple. And safe, and it's still true to who you are. I'll just simply go by... Let's do Lily. I like the name. It's a beautiful flower.
I just realized that Asher is the first kid that I invited to a sleepover that went to bed at 9 o'clock. And I was sit there left awake playing video games by myself. Going, this kid sucks. We haven't even got into the bagel bites yet.
Did they not even give you enough blankets to stay warm at night too? Already in bed, in their own bed.
Yeah.
And you're sleeping on the floor and you get like the scratchy thin blanket.
Shit.
Been there.
Perfect.
Yes, well, now that we all have new names, which I think is very vital for buying fruit, we should go see what they have inside.
Very good.
Aelun's gonna try to go into the establishment.
As you walk in, all those smells hit the senses immediately. Massive, large netting in crates adorn, peanut shells on the ground, large, open, long tables all lit by lamplight. People feasting as far as the eye can see. Old dwarf with one eye patch. Back behind the bar, polishing a handful of small goblets. But you can see most individuals have large wooden tankards.
Aelun, is there a bar then? You said the guy was at the bar?
Yeah, the dwarf with the eye
Okay.
patch is at the end of the bar.
Yeah. He will Aelun will walk up and are these stools like human sized stools? Or are they short stools, tall stools? At the bar. He's gonna sit on a stool. I just didn't know if the height mattered.
Stool's fine, bro.
Okay. This is a stool.
Hey,
Sure,
this
if you want
isn't,
to.
hey,
With
this
this stool,
isn't
man,
like
I wanna
reckoning
incorporate-
hour where I got to make sure everything's built in for a centaur, and we got centaur accessibility over here. You're good, bro. You're good.
Sure, if you want to make your stool boring, then yes.
Well, you actually sat in the stool with the one leg that's just a little bit shorter, so you're constantly rocking.
Oh, I mean that.
Now I'm there. Now I'm
Now there.
So he's gonna sit down and just actually he's gonna now over exaggerate that. He's gonna check it, you know, like when you sit in the chair and it's like that. He's gonna. Hello. We would. Yes, it's good, very good to meet you. My friends and I, we would like to eat and drink. Do you have food and drinks here?
We're fresh out.
You wait. Hold on, I smelled the. Wait, is this a joke? This was a good one.
No shit, Sherlock.
It took me a couple seconds to figure it out. You have a very dry sense of humor.
He points up over at the large board, shows the fresh catch that has come in for the day. Lots of fresh caught Shyanthar salmon that goes across the board. You are keen enough to know that venison pie is also in stock. Interesting enough, it is actually Cloakwood sourced, so it has a small Royal Duke mark that's next to it.
Artisan.
Ouch.
Yes, I would like. I think that I would take one of the venison pies, and I think the rest of my friends, well, at least one of my friends would like fruit. You do have fruit?
He stares at you, jaw slacked, and he begins hand rolling a cigarette in front of you. We got gooseberries. Ain't a lot of them.
Oh well, that must be where the name came from. Then that makes sense now.
Yeah.
So
That smell, you ain't gonna forget it. But we also got rhubarb.
oh, well, that's quite a choice. Maybe I'll let her decide when she gets up here. She's very slow. She's very old.
Turns and looks and sees Gitzi making her way through.
It's a little bit slower too because people are up and walking around, getting in her way, getting up, pushing chairs out, but then they still stay there, so she has to push each chair in. Like, she's a very I'm tidying things as I go along, greeting. Of course, as soon as she gets past that moment, it goes back to chaos, but she'd like to, in each of her moments and each step, kind of have this little purposefulness in what she's doing. A slight tenderness with how she's interacting with each of the chairs and people that she weaves around very slowly.
You're able to get us a nice long table.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we can handle that. How many ins you order?
But there's a 1, 2, 3. This is a 5. And the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I think there are 5 of us. He's not so good at counting either.
We doing any salmon tonight?
Is it the salmon? The salmon. He's just gonna turn around to you guys and he's just gonna yell across. Would we like any of the salmon?
Salmon, super raw.
if you didn't get any.
He says, my friend would like the salmon. I think he said he would like it raw. Don't give me the raw one. That's gross.
Now, it's not raw. It'll be smoked.
It will be smoked. He'll be very unhappy. It seems like he very much wants it raw.
Rivers out back. Have at it.
Okay, I will relay that to him at What I think we'll just we'll just take whatever 5 people would normally eat here.
He rolls his eyes whenever he hears that, as does every other bartender or service
What do
industry
you
veteran
recommend?
that is in chat. We'll take care of you then. Once he hears that, it is free reign. Couple choices on the beverage side. We go with ale. We got mug and we got by the gallon. We got mead. But we also got hard rhubarb as well.
I think the Leonin wanted the ale, so I think we will just go with the ale.
Gotcha, we'll be over with it in a minute. Gives you a wink with his one eye. He strokes that long silver beard. He's kind of got he's got a little bit of a Stone Cold Steve Austin vibe. He's just got a leather vest on up the top, suspenders that go up underneath it from clear working pants on the dock.
Yeah, by the way, I think I should probably ask why I'm up here. Would you be interested in possibly a horse? We have a horse for sale, or maybe possibly trade. I don't know if your establishment could use a horse, but we certainly would like to get rid of it.
Listen here, bud. It's dinner service hours right now. If you got some horses to sell, I'll be more than happy to look at them in the daylight. Right now, we're a bit busy, okay?
It's okay. I just thought that, listen, I don't care about I don't even like horses, but I wanted to ask because they were going to ask me, and you know how it goes.
We had a cash and carry here, so if you ain't got it, I'm not putting the order in.
Oh no, we can pay. We can pay. We just
All right.
but if you prefer a horse, we could make that arrangement happen.
What
You sound like a man who likes to have a good value.
I'm not doing any trade without the daylight. I only got one good of these left out here, and I'm not gonna take a bad deal because I can't see it.
I promise you, these are great horses. This is not a bad deal.
Oh, I bet they are.
If anything,
I
we're
bet
getting the
they're
bad deal.
beauts.
Because we could be eating the horses, honestly.
You are a sick fuck. At that point, he turns. Deborah, take the transients. Why do I always get the new tables? It's not fair. Because you're low on the totem pole, Deborah. That's why eventually you can move up to the regulars over there. They're a real right bunch. Fine. As you're
Maybe we'll
left
come back.
by yourself. Back up at the bar. Hiram's sitting there looking at a very, very quiet table. Everyone's still fresh off of what had just transpired earlier on the outside of the Cloakwood.
And Asher's like borderline overdoing it. Like, it's just like, you can tell he's like not, you know what I mean? He's making a statement with his silence and cold shoulder and whatnot.
Hiram's just kind of off in his own. Hasn't decided to re-engage yet.
Aelun will come back from the bar and say, well, the good news is that they have food and they're bringing in the food and some ale for you, Josiah. And the bad news is though they will not take the horse until the daylight. So they won't take it tonight, but I said that we could pay for dinner. I don't know though.
Did you not ask for prices on anything?
I did not. That slipped my mind.
Perfect.
You'll need to go back and ask because we can't go over budget.
But I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. He's.
I know, but
Before you do that,
I can't tell when he's joking or not.
you might want to pull your pants down around your ankles before you go back to the bar, because chances are he's gonna us all.
No, I'm sure it'll be fine. You know what? We'll sort it out later. It'll be okay.
perhaps when we get our waiter, we can double check the prices to make sure everything's set. That's what we'll do, and tell them that we'll only have so much coin.
Yes, and if that doesn't work, then you make the distraction, and we will run.
Wait, you want to dine and dash?
Well, I mean,
about that time you see Deborah, brunette with her hair up, long apron, common robes, making her way down with a massive gallon of ale, also multiple hard rhubarb mugs clasped on the other side. We'll get you all lined out here.
Thank you. We also would like the opportunity to talk prices for everything. Unfortunately, we don't know any of the charges for each of the drinks and food. And we'd like to confirm that to make sure we've got the coin to cover, because of course we want to make sure we have enough to tip you at the end.
There's a lot on the ticket.
Yes. So let's assess. So if we need to take that off beforehand so you don't have to do the work for it, I'd prefer to do that.
They've already been made.
I'm sorry, they already cooked the fish and it's been 2 minutes. Are they serving it all raw to us? Goodness, Aelun is...
If
quite slow,
the food is raw, I think we should get our money back.
The food is not raw.
I mean, this is a full busy establishment. I assume that the food doesn't go in right away. It's a massive place. And that's why typically the turnaround for most places at least 30 minutes.
Hiram begins to slink away from the table, slowly removing himself to go up to the bar, but not before he snagged one of those hard rhubarbs and walking away. I'll go check and see your ticket.
Yeah, tell them to put a hold on anything to make sure that we can pay. Because if not, well, ultimately, we just won't be able to be here at all.
Okay.
Aelun?
Yes.
Next time you have to start with prices.
Well, I mean, it's just a little bit of food and a little bit of ale. It's probably not very expensive.
No, you don't start with probably, do you? You need to know, or you're going to be washing dishes tonight.
Well, I still say that if they give us our food raw, we should get our money back.
That's true, if it is cooked and properly. Surely it's not done yet. You just got back from the bar of putting in the order, and we apparently had quite an order, and for it all to be done by now seems a bit ridiculous.
Well, I told them that we wanted the normal amount of food for 5 people.
Yes, well, 5 people and feeding them can be rather expensive.
Well, how am I supposed to know that? I don't eat at restaurants with 5 people very often.
And that is why you ask.
This table is my worst
Isn't it?
nightmare.
That is why you ask for the prices.
Listen, we could talk about the price all day and we would maybe go back and forth and they understand. And I don't want to argue with you. So maybe we could talk about something else. Maybe we could maybe talk about politics or something.
That would be fine. Go ahead.
Hiram is back up at the bar. He slides a silver coin over towards Deborah. I am so sorry. Do not worry. Just tell them that everything is under a gold and it will be fine. We will take care of it. I promise. She looks over at Hiram. Gives him a nod. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have enough with all these old salty dogs down here. Let alone what comes through town. Everyone's skimping, trying to cut out on bills. It can be brutal sometimes. We are good for it. May the gods bless you. In your name? Deborah. My name's Deborah. Oh, I almost said it. Oh my God, I gotta roll on that because I was gonna say Hiram. I gotta roll. Wisdom.
Kazakai?
No, I know it. He's just gonna pause because, by the way, you need to turn you're blowing us up with the heater in the background. Like over on your side, yeah, like it's like running.
You can hear it right now?
What is that? No, I could just I heard it like a second ago, like it was bleeding through. That's weird. I had to watch for it. Maybe it wasn't you then. My name is Kazakai. Just kind of gives a nod. Oh, and we'll take a gallon of this hard rhubarb as well. It's delicious. As he downs that and slides it back over across. Hiram making his way back to the table. It is okay. She said that everything is currently underneath a gold. It's quite good so far.
Well, it's always good to ask. We're in a city and money matters, so it's important to have these discussions.
What about rooms?
Good question, see? Very smart.
Enjoy yourself for a second. We're in the city again.
He's not wrong to want to plan ahead, though. It's very smart. I mean, what if they have no rooms left here? We'll have to make sure that we find another place to stay.
Oh, and I have drank and I've always gotten a room. They serve as good customers. He pours himself a, actually, no, he doesn't have it yet. Deborah comes back with the gallon jug of hard rhubarb. He says, wonderful. Thank you, Deborah. Just kind of gives a nod back.
Deborah, do you have any rooms available this evening?
You have to check up with the big guy. He takes care of the bookings, but I'll go. I'll see if he's got anything left.
I would appreciate it. Thank you.
That's very good. It'll get us at ease, at least, to know that we are starting that conversation. You never know. It's better to play it safe.
Gitzi, you need to relax as well. We've had a long 48 hours. Put your mind at ease. Cannot be so tense all the time.
Well, we are in a city where we're possibly wanted, so...
Yes. Malaka. We'll be fine.
All right. Well, I'll feel a little safer about that when we're not out in public.
At this point, Hiram is going to turn to Josiah, possibly the last person that he actually wants to drink with, but he knows is probably the most likely to get turned up.
He's already halfway through his gallon jug of ale.
Have you tried the hard rhubarb, Josiah?
That hard rhubarb, that's for girls.
You're an idiot. It has twice the alcohol content that your ale does.
Doesn't have twice the alcohol content. It's the carbonation that sends it to your bloodstream faster. How much have you drank?
You are insufferable even when you drink.
No, actually, I'm a good time. I just like to drink with people I like.
If I didn't know you,
You don't?
I would think you were just some spoiled, rotten kid.
It's a good thing you don't know me then.
You're just rotten. As I slide back over with my hard rhubarb.
Gitzi's just going to be chuckling at the table. She's like guggling her drink at the same time.
Asher, do you want a hard rhubarb? Rhubarb. Rhubarb. God, my own bartending.
Do you want a hard RoBear?
Hey.
Freudian slip?
No, I'm gonna just have this ale.
Suit yourself.
I would take a rhubarb.
You have to try these. They are amazing. Pours you
Yes,
one and
of
slides
course.
it over.
He really just is gonna. There's no inhibition, so it's literally just chug the whole thing.
What did you think?
It was good. It went out very quickly. I drank it really fast, and I don't know that I tasted all of it, but it was what I did taste was very good.
Hiram is just besides himself in the company that he's gathered up. Oh, Hiram. What have you done? And I'm just going to slam my drink. Turn it back. Slowly but surely, the rest of this food begins rolling out. Gooseberry pie, venison pie, multiple sides of smoked salmon. Just fills up the rest of our table. Deborah just bringing more food after more food as each of you have your own side of salmon, venison pie, and gooseberry pie.
Hey, Aelun, if you want to trade me your salmon, you can have this gooseberry pie.
Yeah, I'm not picky, so you can. Yeah, if you want the salmon, that's fine. He'll just trade you, and then he's just gonna go to town, like the drink, not even tasting it, just.
It's not seared raw, but that's smoked. That's pretty damn good. Found us a good spot, Aelun.
Yes, well, the nose never lies.
Well done. It is a good place.
And Gitzi will just start to pick away using her fork, eating into some of the pie.
Hiram's
Aelun's gonna. Oh, good.
go.
Aelun's gonna eat all his food so fast without tasting it, and then he's gonna look over at Asher. Are you going to eat that?
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still working on the salmon.
You haven't started yet? I'm already done.
Well, yeah, you kind of ate it pretty fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you don't eat it, somebody else will eat it.
Hey,
Why would
Hister,
someone
you
else
may want
eat my
to
food?
ask the waitress for more if you're still hungry.
This way, I don't know. I don't have another discussion of price.
Here, you can eat one of my pies. I'm not going to be able to eat all this food.
And she'll scooch across.
No. I couldn't possibly take the food from you.
I think you could.
No. I couldn't do it. And he's gonna take it and eat it. Just shovel it down again, not tasting any of it.
I will go ahead and burn that chef's feast card
Ooh,
You beat me
that
to
we
it.
just got. Let's go.
I had one lying in wait too.
Did you?
Yes.
Aelun, you have an extra one because they rolled a nat 20 on that bad boy.
Oh, I got one too.
Yeah.
I got 3 of these things now.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Chef's feast. Just our regular one is just our level. Shit.
It's right here. Chef's Feast. Party adds 2 times their level for that's the master, and the other ones party adds their level plus proficiency. Yeah, so the regular Chef's Feast is just level plus proficiency.
So 9.
9 temp hit points.
Dope.
Take them. Booyah. Oh, is this hitting the spot? Oh. Don't look so blue, Asher. Need to learn how to enjoy life.
That's a interesting sentiment. Aelun, you can have my meat pie. I'm not gonna finish it.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly, as he's already pulling it out towards himself.
Hiram's even reaching, but he's too slow. We've gotten this far, and no one's even told any tales of old the heroic adventures. What got them to the city?
Let's hear one of yours, Kazakai.
One of my stories. I have stories.
Yes, where did you meet the crane?
I think he's meeting the crane right now.
I have only become the crane twice before.
Tonight's gonna be number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes.
Oh, we get to be witness.
It's. You want to hear the stories that I've made since I've gone to Baldur's Gate? Or before?
Oh, let's hear one of these tales of lives before, please.
Yes.
Fine. Before I got to Baldur's Gate, when I first saw Zachariah in Nair, was following the stars to get here from port to port. This time, only paying my way through palm readings, if you know what I mean.
He was filing them off real good.
I remember seeing a gentleman and introduced me to the finer points of dried rat. And he taught me in the bellows of those ships. Pours himself another hard rhubarb. That you can take the dry rats, shove them down in your briefs, starting the curing process.
Wait, are you talking about like crotch drying a rat with salt from your ass?
That is right. When you don't have money, it is waste not, what not.
But on the ship, you're surrounded by salt water.
Yes.
Yes, it must try first to get the salt. Produce your own. Live off the crotch rat. It's what it took to get here to Baldur's Gate. He looks back over at Asher. You sit here and you drink ale and eat venison pie. You'd learn a thing or two if you ate crotch rat.
Sounds like you've hung out with some serious hard criminals.
Right now.
Desperate too.
I don't think I want to hear any more stories.
Well,
It's a good source of
sounds-
protein.
I've got one for you. So, Hister, there once
Oh yes, that's
was a tale of a young seaman who sailed into the wonders that are at Baldur's Gate. His ship was docked. He went ashore to find some sport at the Low Lantern. The sport turned deadly and he had to run. But the people who were looking for him were deadlier. He found himself in outer city doing work that was rather shitty. And then he met you.
I don't. Who is the story about?
Oh, Aelun. He's a bard of his own
I
tale.
don't. Oh, I understand. Okay, I see. He's this. I see. This the seaman was Asher.
I haven't.
He's a
been to
swimmer.
sea.
But you haven't been to sea, then?
No.
Then I don't know. It's I'm not very good at parables.
He is cold and clammy like Deadpool.
Now that is the funniest thing I think I've heard you say yet. Oh, Hister,
You
one of these
are
days
drunk.
you'll understand. I don't know where I was going with that.
Give me ale. I've finished off the hard root beer.
I knew you'd be done with that girly drink sooner or later. Now,
It is not
drink,
girly.
drink what true sailors drink. Ale. If not whiskey, give me ale.
Deborah! Deborah! Deborah makes her way back towards the table. Oh. She sees Asher sitting there like a small child that's well ready to go home from Branson. I am so sorry. I forgot to check on those rooms earlier. Let me go do that right now.
Thank you again.
Gitzi's going to lean over to Asher.
You know, I hope you're feeling rather strong tonight. Also, maybe I'm a little more drunk because I'm hearing a second voice of my own self. It does seem like we might have to carry a few of them back up to the rooms later.
I remember Carrie. I met her in North Chapel.
I look over at Josiah, and it looks like his body's melting into the table. Oh,
That's because of.
if I do this, he gets clear. I just need to focus. I just need to focus. A little bit slow. There it is.
The
Yes.
teeth make me look intimidating.
I think they can figure out how to proceed from here on their own.
No.
I'm going to not deal with that.
If you feel that way, sure. But they've been guides of somewhat beforehand, and occasionally it's good to return the favor when we can.
Misguided, more like it.
Asa, what you need, son? It's sitting down in the cellar. You reach through the cobwebs.
Look for the
Right.
bottle.
You find the one with the little dust on the bottle.
Don't let it fool you
fool
about
ya.
what's inside.
I've seen you found this one before. There might be a little dust on the bottle. One of those things that gets sweeter with time.
Hiram, you missed your calling. You should have been a bard.
Truly. A
you.
melodic voice you have.
Thank you. Thank you.
Almost brought a tear into my cynical eye.
As he pushes over. So there's some old like squill from the first picture that came out. Drink up, Asher. Drink up. Take your mind off these things. Not like we
okay,
can take Zachariah out of Nair.
Be the crane. Drink the water.
It's good. It's good.
Oh wait, what? This is what? Hold on. Never mind. Never.
Deborah finally comes back. All right, since she missed a round, the DC for the roll has increased. Whoever wants to take this may do so. This will use your proficiency plus the D20. DC at 8 o'clock is going to be a 17. Whoever wants to take this roll, or you can make me roll for it.
I'll roll for it.
All right.
17.
17 plus, this is a D20 plus 3. Oh! Let's go! Just got the last 2 rooms. I'm so sorry. We couldn't get any more, but we have 2 for you.
It's okay. How much do they cost?
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. And she pulls out her notepad.
It's okay. Take your time. I know it's busy.
As she's looking up the price, Aelun will look across at Josiah. You know, this bottle talk reminded me that I have a story. One time I took a bottle and I hit a guy with it, and then I hit him again.
Did he die?
Oh, yeah, I thought that was obvious.
I'll be honest with you.
Story.
I'll be honest with you, Hester Faust. That was the worst story I think I've ever heard. Excuse me.
No, I thought that was a pretty good one. It had a protagonist and an antagonist, and
No.
it had a climax?
There was no evolution. There was no first chapter, second chapter, third
the first chapter was I hit him with the bottle, and then chapter 2 was I hit him with the bottle again.
Mr. Faust, what a name.
Oh yes, it is my name. It is my name. As he's adjusting his breastplate.
I knew a Hister once. Good man. Horrible with kids, though.
Oh.
Absolutely
Yes, we
I
will.
horrible.
thought I heard quite a story that he moved half across the continent to save his 2 sons.
And that's just the start of it. Couldn't keep any steady employment, always on the road. Never could keep a promise for anyone's life.
Yes, well, this is not me. I am a dependable Histerfaust as he beats his breastplate.
You are Faust. I never knew his last name. He certainly didn't give me that night.
Well, the
then.
legend
Good
continues.
How old would Hister be at this point?
I don't know what the timeline is.
No, it
About
can't.
Hundreds of years after.
Yeah,
About
but
150, 60, 160 years old.
it's just a Hister.
Oh, yeah, like a 300-year-old dragon.
Deborah's
Yeah, that
Deborah's
might be
elven,
more.
so you know she's got another couple hundred years. You know, she's fine.
Maybe it's like when somebody's popular and now everybody's named Hister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of the. A matter of fact, it was astrological year. As many of the sign of the dragon in outside of a clear moon of bad luck. So he was good. These Histers were cursed before they started.
And you said my story was bad.
I didn't hear a thing he said. Ew!
Coming right up.
And what was the cost for the rooms?
2.5 gold pieces.
How
2.5
many
gold
does each
pieces.
room hold?
5. She's already walked past. It is 5 silver pieces ahead, so it's 2.5 gold pieces currently just on lodging.
Okay.
And this is a modest accommodations.
Is it 5 silver apiece?
2. Isn't it? No.
No, 5 silver apiece.
2.5 gold.
Hey, it beats sleeping in a tree, okay?
And on the ground. Goodness.
I just realized that Hiram has really just become Aussie. Sharon! Someone is taking more beers out of my fridge.
Oh, Hiram, don't toss that ham over to the neighbor's yard.
Didn't Ozzy just release a new song?
If you want to get him to speak straight, the only way to do it is to sing.
Listen to it.
Asher, did you steal any of my hard rhubarb? It's already all gone.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Did you steal any of the hard rhubarb?
No, I didn't.
Seeing if there's any left on the table. It's hard to see. I don't know if they have any. Josiah, do they have any clove cigarettes here?
I don't know. I'm trying to see world the way you do. This sucks.
No, that helps you focus your eyes.
Here's what I do. I just close one of them, and then I squint real hard with my other one, and I can see that guy right there is rolling a cigarette at the bar.
Well, as a benefit, we clearly don't look.
Oh,
like
you
we're
don't
being
want
in
that.
trouble.
You don't want that. He's putting way too much slobber on it. It'll never light.
Gitzi, when you get drunk, since home is literally where the heart is, do you just tuck into your shell and you're just there? Do you worry about being upside down or landing on the right side? How does it work?
It's
Wait.
typically an issue for the morning.
The morning?
Again,
Hold on.
you love just to
Wait.
tuck in.
Wait, further on. Hold on, Kazakai. I gotta ask a question of Lily. Is it like church? When you fart in your own shell, you have to sit in your own pew.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fortunately, it doesn't bother me too much. You learn to appreciate the unique smells of yourself.
Like, gets it. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily likes her own brew.
You have to learn to live with what you deal with.
I'm going to. Yeah. What do you think about this brew? He lets one off in his hand. He's gonna go to try to gas mask Asher.
Oh God!
Classic buttercup situation.
Somebody's getting buttercupped.
What do you think about this one? As he reaches off at incredibly slow speed. You can roll to push away his hand.
Yeah, I will. I was
Go
thinking
ahead,
about
give
doing
me-
something worse.
Go ahead, slide a hand. You can do whatever you
Fireball.
want. Fireball.
That would be exciting.
Oh,
Mixes with
yeah.
the methane and just goes.
This hand smells like potted meat.
Asher's, he's just gonna push away and then just be like, I'm done. I'm gonna go get a room and you guys can figure out the rest. Gitzi, Aelun, you are more than welcome to stay in my room. If you'd like, they can stay together. And he's gonna get up and go to the bar and he's gonna get one of the rooms.
Good night, A.
What does it mean? We're all sharing the rooms. You're gonna have to sleep with one of us.
Leave the boy. Sometimes he needs a little privacy. It's good. Privacy can be healthy. Now I need some. I just pop into my shell. It's appropriate.
He's still upset over the stars. The boy will understand that the universe is bigger than our own self-choice.
I think that he's still upset because your spell killed those guys when he did not want to kill those guys.
Hello, do you hear the words that are coming out of my lips?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
This
sir.
is exactly what I was telling
This
him,
is
the
not the
boys-
place for this conversation.
That's very
Just-
right. The fucking stars want to kill him. The stars will kill him.
Just realize as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's not much left. And I don't want to spend it talking about that.
So you would rather you want to go back to talking about politics?
Oh, I'm talking about politics in here.
Oh, I read the news today. Oh boy. Let's not talk about politics.
Where did you get the newspaper from?
Perhaps we should get you all some bread. Who doesn't like breadstick?
There's lots of bread. Over-harvesting cheddar bay is so brutal.
That would be good too. You could get something on top of it.
I
Maybe
need-
some garlic butter bread. That would be good.
Venison. More venison is what we need. We need meat. Meat. Please. More meat. Slow digestif. Back up at the bar, Asher. What can I get for you?
Well, I just, I'll take one of the rooms.
All right. She goes and fetches 2 keys. If you don't mind, we'll need a deposit on that.
Oh, okay. And he'll just give the deposit, I guess.
We just need... We need half of that up front.
Okay. Well, here's 3 now and then 2 in the morning.
No, look. Total of the rooms. I need I need at least a gold.
Oh, well, if I'm just buying it for myself,
You're all on one ticket. I can't separate the ticket.
oh, okay. Sure. And I can give the keys to whomever.
Yeah.
Okay. And he'll give a gold piece. Here you go.
Thank you. Take the deposit and hand you over the 2 keys. As you see that dwarf just sitting there stroking his beard, giving you the once over. Here you go, Lobon. His name is Lorbon.
Lorbon.
And it is in the homebrew rules.
Thank you. I know that the entire place is kind of loud, but I did quite like your food and in your service, so thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And then I'll just turn, and so I have, how many keys do I have? I have 1 to each room, basically.
Yeah, got 1 in each room. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So I'll just go back and I'll just set a key. Like I'll literally walk up to Gitzi and I'll just set a key down, and say, "Here's the key to the other room. I put the deposit down. Don't do anything stupid." And then I'm just gonna leave. Just start
He's
walking
actually going to
upstairs.
try to grab your hand for a second.
Listen,
Sure.
thank you for your patience tonight.
I'm going to try to sleight of hand 2 gold coins into his hand.
Go for it.
It's not very good. My hand like drops it a bit early.
You want to see some magic?
Pull some coins from behind your ear.
Drops them on the table.
2 coins for you.
We're gonna clatter on the floor. Just
Oh, good for you. I'm sorry I can't pick them up. My bad back and all.
I'll pick them up and then just give them back to her. These are yours.
No. It's fine. We're all doing this together and I can cover this. Totally fine.
Mrs.
And do
Money
not
bags
argue with
inside
me.
there. What, you got any more gold in that shell?
she's going to turn and talk to Asher.
Let's not make a bigger deal out of this. For the conversation's sake, okay? We can talk about it later, but for now, take this.
Okay. All right. Well, just don't do anything stupid. I'm not worried about you, but
Don't talk that way to your grandma. She just bought your meal.
He's fine. Asher will see
actually-
you in the morning.
paid for my own meal. Thank you, Hiram. Because I had that choice, unlike what you offer people. And then I just leave.
Choice is an illusion. You know that by now. Not listening. Doesn't listen. Doesn't listen to the words. Reality is buzzing in all sorts of life forms. Hasn't opened his third eye and shown any of his potential. He's at a crossroads between science and delusion.
Why does he need to show his potential if he doesn't have to make that decision to do so? Shouldn't it automatically happen if it's supposed to be?
Gitzi, humankind has nothing to lose. Our conversations with other dreamers have led us to a deepening superpower of consciousness.
Right.
This entire redefining paradigm shift with the interstellar well-being is he doesn't understand.
Kazkai, you ever think you get too close to the bullshit and you start believing it as truth?
I trust in the stars.
Right. Stars.
I trust in the stars. You are being very Scorpio today.
I've seen what your Scorpio can do. Just hope I'm not on the other end of it one of these days.
The stars will decide, not us.
Well, then I suppose we'll never have to make a decision again.
It is not our fate. Let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late.
Do you need to go to bed, or you want to throw up? Or do you want to do both?
Oh, I'm
Probably
getting more
both.
finishing your ale because you're being a bitch.
You're not going to touch my ale, sir. I believe I will.
There is
Finish my
so
own.
much on the table that you can't stop Hiram from getting to the ale.
I was going to try. I was
we
just
are
trying to protect my own.
2 pitchers queued up.
Oh, God, help us all. This is 3 a.m. GCX nonsense, and we're waiting for a pizza.
I'm trying to get us a dad pack. I got clove cigarettes on the mind. I know they're not going to have any hookah for me, so I'm trying here. Pack of Bally Highs. I'll get this thing set off right.
All we need is a pool.
It's hard to come by those Jiren Blacks in Baldur's Gate.
I mean, come on. There must be some kind of way out of here.
We need to make sure that we've paid for the quartering of the horses. I don't know if we've done that yet. So we've got rooms and we've got dinner. I don't think we've taken care of that yet.
I think the kid took care of the room.
They took out of the probably deposit. I don't know if he took out of the rooms.
Where's Deborah?
Deborah!
No, just don't.
Deborah!
No, just stop.
No, she'll come back when she's done with some of her other customers.
At this point, we're one of like 3 very drunk tables.
Perfect. That's exactly where we should be.
At
least we're not the only one.
Has all 3 of them.
Oh no, it's a port town. There's 2, there's 2 other groups that are getting as rowdy as we are.
On
Deborah.
a Tuesday.
Yes, on a Tuesday.
Absolutely.
That is key.
I'm like getting ripped off.
I've been at sea for 6 weeks. I'm ready to drink.
Deborah, we need more ale is what I'm. We need more. You still have 2 of. Oh no! It's not ale. We have horses. We need to pay the stable fees for horses that are out front. Do you have any room in the stables? Do you even have any stables here? I think he's trying to ask me if we got any room for the horses. Is that right?
That's right. He's trying to see if you've got room for our horses that are tied up front.
Yeah. Let me go check. I'll be right back. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. And we need more meat, Deborah. More meat. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
For a 16, what else do I see in this room? What can I make of the other 2 groups?
One group specifically looks like they work the docks. Dressed in similar fashion as Lorban. and the rest of the workers. The other table, definitely out of towners, much higher dress. It is actually a table of all elves. And you can see ornate armor and robes. They're getting very turned.
I'm gonna grab one of our pictures.
Oh no.
Let's just make a nod that previously in the same exact session, he said he wasn't going to do any talking.
The introvert side of me is just dying.
Wait, you have an introvert side?
It's just exhausted from the interactions. And you're like, let's bring in more people to this thing.
Flames on the side of my face.
Which table you headed to, Josiah?
Oh, God.
I'm going to the dock workers.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Or a bad one. Oh,
It's a 19 on that con save.
All right. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Give me a Constitution saving throw until you give me a 1.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Give me
Dice have spoken.
the third Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Good luck, man.
Let's go!
All right, give me a fourth one, damn it!
Where's it going?
DC was 12, 14, 16. You have succeeded. You are a high cognitive functioning alcoholic, my friend.
Hey, yeah.
You. As I walk up to the table with picture in hand, my friends, I can see you share the same milk as I do. Born of the sea. I want to share this hard-fought, well-bought ale with you. This pitcher is yours. Because Lord knows if any of my other friends drink it. Paying the ferryman this evening. If not by my own cost, by theirs.
Odds or evens to see if you got the warmest or the coldest of the two pitchers.
It's evens always.
Roll it.
Here we go. Oh, it's the one. This is the coldest. Oh, actually, the warmest.
You hear that, boys? Kitty Cat over here has brought us the goods.
Can't promise you anything that it's anything but alcohol at this point, because Lord knows, and so does the sea god Valis, that I've had my fair share.
Now, leave it to a cat to not be able to finish his drink. Have some real men get to it. Ha! Ha! As he slaps you in the middle of the back. It's an old codger. Looks like he may walk with a limp. He's human. The rest of the table are all humans as well.
Can't afford to lose my balance if I have to climb a tree later on this evening. You know, you never fully lose that ability unless you're that drunk. But please, by my own, enjoy the picture. Excuse me. Didn't mean to offend.
He's gonna grab onto your chest and like pull himself up and get uncomfortably too close to your face like my father does, even in the middle of the day with basic conversations. If it's wet, It's mine. And he uncomfortably stares to where you can see the missing teeth and just the general rot and the foul smell from his breath.
At many a port where I felt that same way. Oh, excuse me.
Come,
Ooh.
sit with us, kitty.
Only if you offer fine tales of the sea.
Sit down.
Well, if I must, I must. I'll have another drink with y'all. My friends won't mind.
And they're all drinking hard rhubarb. Here, be a man and get some of this rhubarb on your chest. Only literal pussycats come in here and drink that swill. You'll learn.
So let me ask you a philosopher's question. Whoa, oh, I almost lost my ale. What difference does it make between this and ale made of wheat, barley, and hops than this rhubarb made with, well, rhubarb, sugar, and water? One from the earth, the other from the earth. Both do bounties from
Is he
whoever.
still talking over here? We got a real math magician, don't we? What'd you dig him up at? Shut up
Actually-
and drink, you stupid cat. We want to know if you land on your feet. As one of them goes to push you out of your seat immediately, one of them's holding his knee over to your back. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, 20. That's all I can say. Oh, not good.
Close.
8.
Oh, and you land hard, end over end. I guess it ain't true. What's wrong, pussycat? As the old man leans down to give you a hand.
Nah, I'll just get up on my own.
Suit yourself, pussycat.
I will take my leave. Enjoy the ale. I'm just gonna go.
We'll see if this kitty doesn't like baths either. As the same gentleman that's pushed you takes that pitcher of warm ale and throws it. And it just hits your back. Just sopping wet, running down to the floorboards.
Run my hand across it. Delicious. Should have drank it. Good night, gentlemen.
Bye, pussycat.
Lily, if I may, the key.
Who's the other picture go? I can't find it.
Do you want me to go beat those guys up for you?
No, we're fine.
I could break a bottle over one of their heads. It would be a good story.
Hister? No. Lily, key.
Let's go talk to Deborah and I will buy you your own separate room. You're going to want a full bath on that. And
I've slept in worse. Key.
There's not
I'll
any
sleep on the floor.
separate rooms. We got the last two.
I'll sleep on the floor.
It was
You can
not
have the bed.
in the stars for us.
Key,
this
please.
is for Asher's room. And Asher has made it clear, but I will get you your own room on my dime. Deborah?
said it was rooms in here. I'm practicing bad star magic at this point. It's just about as blurry as my own words. Yes.
What would it cost to get an extra room here?
There are no rooms available. You got the last two.
Oh.
Lily, you have the key. You have the key to the extra room. Key, please.
All right, here you go.
Also on the horses, it's with hay and storage for them. It's 2 silver pieces each. You said you have 4 horses.
2 silver each. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just handing her 8 silver as I take the key from Gitzi and move along.
Thank you. She collects that silver, runs it back to Lorban. Now even the elves have made their exit. Just the old dock workers, Hiram, Gitzi, and Aelun back at the table. What's the room number? I need to finish up our tabs, and I will take this one for the road. There's nothing left inside that cup. It's done. It's been far done, but
It's good.
it's Hiram's roadie.
Very good. Let's go ahead and wrap up the prices here, and then we can all go ahead and call it an evening.
Deborah comes back your way, Gitzi. Are you ready for the total of the bill?
Yes, I believe we are.
Do you want the other part of the deposit of the rooms as well?
Yes, let's just go ahead and get the whole thing covered at this point. We'll have to pay it eventually anyway.
With Baldur's Gate taxes, it all comes out to 5 gold pieces.
Very good. Hiram, are you going to pitch anything into this?
Of course I will. Of course I will. I take out a full gold piece and hand it over. And I take another 5 silver. And I hand the 5 silver directly to Deborah. Thank you for your service and everything. You were wonderful. You're welcome.
I will go ahead and pay the rest of the gold, the 4 gold, and I will give her 5 silver as well as a tip.
Thank you so much.
You've been a dear, and I apologize for the mess you'll have to clean up. Hopefully you'll have someone here to help.
No, it's just me, but I'll be fine. Thank you. You're more than generous. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
You take care, dear. Histor, can you take, well, we've already said it. Can you take Hiram upstairs?
Yes, I can, well, I think I could carry him, maybe.
I'm
I think you just
fine.
need to help him, guide
I
him.
will pick him up. And
That's
before he
good,
does that,
I'm
he's gonna reach into his pocket. But you know, here is my portion of the fee. And he's just gonna reach into his pocket and hand you 7 gold. He's not counting. He's just hands you 7 gold.
How much gold did we get from the carts?
I don't remember. I added it on already.
To yours.
Oh, okay.
Well, I already
That's what the high level of silver pieces is. Got it. Yeah, I got.
Yes.
I was like,
A lot
man,
of silver.
yeah. I got a high amount of silver. I was like, I got 2 gold and 30 silver. I'm like,
Oh yeah. I just converted it all to gold. So I'll just reach in his hand of 7, and then I'm gonna make an attempt to pick Hiram up.
my robes. What's the robes? I mean, he's dead weight. You can he's there for the lift.
Oh, that's not good. That's an 8.
This is like a little too
quit
tight.
moving around.
My
You're
hip.
making this difficult.
My legs caught on the bench, and you're like dragging the bench with me as well. You bitch! Let me go! Let me go! He's just reaching out for his cup.
I'm just slowly dragging him.
Oh, you can't take me. I'm not done yet.
I'm just dragging him up the stairs.
Oh. You can't make me drink any water. Don't drink the water. There's
I
blood.
don't care if you drink the water. You can drink your own urine for all I care.
There's blood in the water. Don't drink the water. You take Hiram against his will up those steps of the inn. Fine. He pulls out a pocket goodberry and he just bites into it. Like half of it goes into his beard.
I get into the room and I imagine that I'm pulling him feet first in the room and he's grabbing onto the door frame.
He's enthralled with the goodberry now. I'm fine.
Just come on. As I pull him in the room, I'm just yanking him just so his head's just inside the door. I'm not putting him on the bed or anything. We're just yanking him right inside the door frame.
He's sitting like he's just kind of like slumps down into like the chair that's next to like a small dresser. What? Fine. Roll a 50-50 to see whether you got Asher's room or not. Asher is in odds.
Nope.
Ah! Where's it? Where's the boy at? Where's the boy? He needs to hear this. He needs to hear this.
Aelun's gonna just walk out of the room. He's not gonna listen to this.
And Hiram is left alone inside that room.
Oh no, you're not alone. I'm asleep next to the window with the wall.
The wet cat.
Are you sweating?
Yep.
Oh God. Gitzi.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you currently at?
Slowly making her way up the stairs. It's
Go
a
ahead
slow process.
and roll a perception check.
Okay. A 4. I'm really struggling with the stairs. They're high steps.
Slow. As you walk past the door, you don't cue in on anything. And you just make your way up. Back into the room with Aelun and Asher. Past the door of sawing logs. Though you do hear a large thud about halfway to your room, passing Josiah and Hiram's.
Can I tell if it comes from their room?
Oh yeah, it came from their room.
Okay, I'm going to assume that one of them drunkenly fell off a bed or something.
You make your assumption and keep moving towards your room.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys slowly begin to feel the rays of sun piercing on your stuck, perspirating bodies. I'm gonna let you guys go grab your quick bathroom break. Look at Josiah holding in restraint.
One of these days you might actually find out why.
All I had in my mind was like, oh, they're going to have some initiation rites to sit over at their table. I was like, oh man, they're going to key on you being a cat for sure.
He remembered that. That's why. Little stay for a spell in the break. He's been through that before. He didn't like it then, and he accepted his crew. Still doesn't like it. And he a hell of a lot less of these people. He just wanted to share with people who like he was.
Warm pictures, man.
It wouldn't have made a goddamn bit of difference. If it was cold, they still would have bitched him.
I could
fucking see.
I could have. Anything else you may have running, it's definitely it's killing you right now.
It's that time of night. And, they're running fucking cycles down on the old Cox.
Brutal. What a dinner for schmucks. Skyrim atmospheric. How many times have you taken the arrow to the knee, chat? Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted a hard rhubarb.
Oh, dude.
You ever got to have one of those, man? You ever got to have rhubarb and vodka?
No. The best rhubarb I had was all kinds of cobblers and pies and stuff that my grandma would make because she had rhubarb bushes right along. So anytime we'd make a trip over to her house, she'd always have this like rhubarb cobbler that was like a staple that I would just destroy.
Oh, dude. Rhubarb is so good.
So good.
The cranberry and vodka of Denmark.
I'm gonna have to try that because that sounds really good.
Well,
I like a cranberry vodka, so
it's it's not as sweet. Like it's a spot, man.
Ooh, Hiram got that D10 inspiration. Let's go.
Good, I needed to find my beers.
You're gonna need it to not be hungover.
You're gonna need to find your what?
Yeah, I'll be lucky if I don't have a point of exhaustion on me when I get out of this. Go ahead and make my rolls on it. You were a fucking champ, buddy. Got out of it.
High functioning alcoholic.
Oh.
Never drink more than I can see, right? The old Pork Chop Express. Don't drive faster than I can see. Let's call me Jack Burton.
I love the nine. There might be a little dust on the bottle.
Dude, I gotta work in all kinds of song references in there.
Mm-hmm. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Hiram.
Dude, I got Coolio and the Beatles all in one reference.
I'll never forget seeing Coolio live at a NVIDIA party. That was Inexperience.
When was that?
That was several years ago at GDC.
How drunk were you?
Not drunk enough.
I was like, my Coolio experience then.
Oh yeah, I got 1 point of exhaustion on me. Still, I made the first 2, failed the last.
You're waking up with the sweats. You're at that level where you're just like,
I am stuck to the floor.
Yeah.
I did fall out of my chair.
The feeling when you wake up and you're just shaking all over for no reason.
God. You lay in bed and fall asleep and then wake up 3 days later and you're like, what happened?
Been there.
Not feel great.
Been there too. It was my 21st. Never again.
Time for Hiram to slap of the bag.
I just remember I was so drunk once I couldn't go bowling.
This like bumpers on?
No. This was the morning after. Quite literally, Friday night, I spent the night drinking a bottle of tequila and woke up the next morning, went bowling, realized that it wasn't even a scratch game, and I was like, nope, going back home, going to bed.
Bro. There are a lot of things I would do hungover just because of 2020, just because I haven't done them in so long.
Yeah.
I would love to bowl. At this point, there's none left in San Diego. They all closed.
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh, I got a second wind? Hot damn.
You're going to need it today, buddy.
Unfortunately, it's in the new second wind cards. So it's just more exhaustion onto me to be able to take it.
No, doesn't second wind get rid of exhaustion?
Oh, no, it gets rid of it. That's right.
Yeah.
They're smarter than I am.
You gotta making a constitution check.
I got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Thank you. Thank you. As you guys rise for the day.
Oh, Hiram, you look like shit.
I look like I am on the floor. That's what it looks like.
How come there's 2 of us on the floor and no one in the bed?
I thought you had the bed.
You're drunk because I said I was going to sleep on the floor.
I still very much a little bit, but you were adamant about it when those dock workers were assholes to you.
Hey, Hiram, spell adamant for me.
ADAMINIT. Adamant.
Nice try.
It's adamant. It's adamant.
Let's just get some breakfast and find the rest of our group. Did everyone else sleep in Asher's room?
No, I don't think they wanted anything to do with us.
I still fucking hate you, but I don't know why. They wouldn't at least take the bed.
Looks like you're as dumb as I am.
If surviving is dumb, so be it. Let us be the idiots of the world.
It was not our choice.
I guess not.
It was in the stars.
Oh, shove off with your stars.
You are nothing but stardust, Josiah. You can't get away from it. I'm gonna get up in my my robes and give myself a little druid craft, little lavender going on here.
Just gonna lay on the floor and look at. Can you help somebody out who hasn't had a bath since he pissed himself watching Aelun fight a couple nights ago?
I can make it mildly better, and you get the patchouli.
Yes.
Axe body spray the next morning.
This shit is awful.
Not if you smell like piss and vinegar.
Asher would be up early and would be like cross-legged, look with a book in lap, Vera next to him, and just looking over his books and spells and stuff, and writing in another book.
Did you have a timed
be
book?
quiet.
You have a timed book to read? I can't remember if you got a tome that you need to finish or not.
No. It's just his spell book, and then he's got 2 other books. But it's mostly a spell book, and then there's another book that you would see he often writes in scribbles, and then there's a 3rd book. But
The Hunger Games.
so he'd be sitting there, just studying, but would be quiet about it, not to wake Gitzi or Aelun.
Hiram's up out of the room. He's going down to the bar.
I mean, I've got no reason to linger in the room since I'm up, so I'm basically following your ass.
Staying in your stench.
Oh yeah, I'm smelling like patchouli and damp fur.
Oh. Ugh.
Or the combo.
I smell like a toilet at this point. I would make a sanitation worker gag.
Come down, Deborah. Obviously, Deborah is gone.
I was gonna say, poor woman.
She is not still working here.
Zakai, I believe she was in the night shift. We're looking for a different group.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's actually Lorbon himself. Well. Jesus. What do? Scent mark yourself? Good God. Ugh. You're strong, cat. Ugh. You need me to take you out back and hold you down?
If I say yes, will you do it?
Hiram kind of perks up too. Would I sign up for that as well? Cuts to a scene of him in the back with a hose over there. We're getting washed out in the old seafood tank.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
It's just this is the best thing ever. Just
All the early birds
I
on
am-
their morning walks are like, what the?
barbed wire on the swing at the end of the movie. Just hit me with the hose.
It's the I'm gonna do my con check. Let's go. I'm gonna burn my card. That bad boy's gonna wake me up enough. Get that point of exhaustion off of me. Thank you. Oh, yes. Good God. That's saying a lot coming from me. I smell some shit from all over the 5 realms.
Now the
You
question
boys.
is, do you have any more of that patchouli as a little accent to this
you're
damp fur smell?
I give you a little bit of that lavender grows up around you this time with my druid craft.
Didn't know you cared, but at least I smell better.
Assuming you all want a full breakfast. Yes, please.
In the room, I'll just
Second
as the sun's like up and things, and I believe Aelun and Gitzi still sleeping. I'll just kind of like slam my book closed kind of loudly. See if that wakes either of them up.
Oh my God,
Wow.
you are the most amazing passive aggressive character ever. Go ahead, roll. See if it wakes you up. Con.
Them?
Gitzi Aelun, yeah.
All right.
17.
6.
6. Gitzi, you are just coasting through. Aelun, it will if you want to show him that you're awake, you may do so, because you definitely hear it.
I will punch your face off of your face.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I was having a wonderful dream. But
That was a good dream?
oh yes, I was in the ring, and they were shouting my name. It was the crowd, you know.
Oh, that's a cool dream. It's getting morning, so
It's getting morning, or it is morning?
well, it is morning, but it's getting like late morning, and I figured we have to deliver.
Hey, what
that
time is it?
stuff.
Do you have a clock in here?
What's o'clock?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know what a clock is?
Do you want to see my clock?
I can't tell time.
Well, I figured it's a little bit before midday. We've got some time still, but I just figured, we should probably be getting up. Do you want to wait, Gitzi?
But well, I mean, you can try to wake her up. But have you ever been bit by a turtle?
No.
They can snap your fingers right off. As he clamps down his metal hand, just
I look down at my fingers.
how do you think I
Right.
lost this? He's gonna he's gonna go get ready.
I'm just gonna like there's like a window by the bed where I'm just gonna like thaumaturgy and just have it like open just away from her. Just the shutters just open up and I'm just like Gitzi? Gitzi. Can I do thaumaturgy to like shake them?
Are you on
Just a
your
little
back
bit.
or are you on your belly, Gitzi? That's what we all want to know.
I'm on my belly,
Just shell.
crawled into the bed. The bed's
Yeah.
a little bit taller, so on that end, she kind of just like pulled herself up onto the bed that way. So she's currently sleeping on her stomach.
Oh, and I'll just go and like, it's like Aelun's like off doing his thing. I'm just like, I just go over and like, I just kind of like knock on the shell and then like take a step back. It's just,
One of her little claws is gonna hop out and just kind of like swipe away.
Not yet. 10 more minutes.
we should get going. It's already later than, well, there's probably breakfast and then we should see about the horses and then go find the person we're supposed to meet.
Her eyes are gonna peek out just a little bit.
Is there fruit?
I don't know, but probably. I would think. I mean, fruit's more of like a breakfast thing, right? It's like a.
She's gonna pull her head back into the shell.
Nice.
Aelun, I don't know what to do now. I don't. She's not.
Well, whatever you do, don't reach inside the shell. As he holds up his metal hand again.
Right. Okay. Well, you take your time, Gitzi. Aelun, are you ready? We can go downstairs.
Yes, I could definitely eat.
I sense that a lot about you. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
We'll be downstairs, Gitzi. If you fall over or something, just life alert or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna like leave, get downstairs with Aelun.
Thanks.
Welcome. We have both two large breakfasts in front of us, large sausages. We got beans, we got toast, we got eggs, we got sunny side up, we got scrambled, we got cheesy eggs with pepper jack. We're loaded.
It's a lot of different kind of eggs.
Yeah, man.
It's
French toast as well.
it's a lot.
We got shrimp scampi, shrimp gumbo.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Rip.
Ooh, I'm really hungry.
I'll just like, can I have some breakfast and some coffee?
Absolutely. Hiram just slides down the buffet line down to your side.
Oh, I was gonna talk to the bartender. Let's get my own.
It's community. We've ordered a bunch.
Oh. Okay. Then he'll like grab some stuff and I'm sure get cut off by Aelun. Just like dives in, I bet.
Yeah, he's already in. He's already in there.
He's in it to win it. And I'll just like grab like some, like put it on a plate and get myself some coffee and just kind of like sip it and like eat kind of semi-politely a little bit and just going to town.
Yeah, Aelun's got a plate with stuff on it. He's literally has his metal arm around the guarding it while he shoves his face into it.
There's
like
plenty of
shoveling.
food, Mr. Hister.
Yes, sir. Well, this food is mine, and then this food is mine as well. As he reaches over and grabs some more.
I'm gonna go ahead and slide a hand for a sausage. No, it's like Fort Knox.
He's just gonna look over. As you try to reach for the sausage, he'll just go.
It's the beast within. I feel much better now that we have been groomed. Me and Josiah got some early morning spa treatment when we got up. Needed to cleanse the demons from the previous night. Got a good long soak.
Nothing like their Greco-Roman bath. Let me tell you what, if you ever want the bath of a lifetime, Gooseberry Inn's the way to go.
It's not kidding. Dual deception going down on that. We're each going to roll 20.
On deception? Okay. 20.
20 what for you?
23.
23 and mine's 22. Let's go.
You look very, very clean. Yes, maybe the next time I am in the market for a bath, I will come back here.
The old man's rolling his cigarette up. Just got a shit-eating grin on his face.
Can you roll another one of those for a good paying customer?
Make it 2? What do you got it? He just grins even more and begins rolling the second and the third.
We're winning them over slowly but surely.
If you let me hose you down, I'd roll a cigarette for you too.
I'll hold you to that. We should focus on our task, right? We should probably go find the person and you know, make
What's the name of that guy we were supposed to find?
I believe it was Kazad.
Kazad, we haven't even gone anywhere. By the way, I'm hearing myself twice.
I was earlier, but not now.
It's coming through someone's headphones.
I don't think so.
That might be Adam's headset when he gets close.
when he has his head turned.
Yeah, I think it's just when he had his head turned.
I will lower my microphone away and hopefully stop that. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, would it now be a good time to talk about the horses? As he looks over the plate at the bartender.
Already got a good look at him.
Oh, yes, they're very nice horses.
But there ain't no 4 horses.
What do you mean?
You had 3.
No. Wait, hold on. Wait, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. How many horses did we have?
And 4. We came over here with.
Yes, we had 4. We had 4 horses.
Or no, we only had did we only have 3 horses?
We only had 3
Yeah.
horses.
Okay.
Literally,
This
the
is-
only person,
Okay, I
only
meant to
person
say-
on a horse was Gitzi, and I was carrying the other 2.
I meant
Yeah.
to say that there are only 2 horses.
We had 3 horses.
Who's on first? No, there was only. I only sold it to.
We paid you for 3 horses. Why would we do that?
I understand that, and he has the room and board for the other 3rd horse. As he slides that back over towards Asher, because Asher, you were the one that paid, correct?
I was the one who paid.
He kind of paid walking through, so he'd probably pay Josiah. I played part of the deposit for like the rooms.
Oh, you paid the deposit on the rooms. Who did the horses?
Josiah was the one that did the horses.
I paid just with Deborah.
8.
Okay, so
Eight
it was
silver.
8, so it was supposed to be 6. So you're going to get 4. You can put 4 gold pieces back on your list.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry,
Shouldn't it only be 2?
4 silver pieces left. I'm sorry, you get 4 of them back. It was 8. It was a total of 8 silver pieces that was calculated for 4 horses. So it should have been 6. So
So he gets 2 back.
2 back in this transaction, and 2 back because I messed up the price.
Done.
Bonus.
That's great. But we had 3 horses, and they were kept here at your establishment. So where did they go?
Did you check on them at any point in time last night?
Well, I mean, we tied them up. You tied them up, right?
You tied them up.
Well,
We
it's
took
okay,
them at the end of
Josiah,
the night
'cause-
to the stables.
Hey, which one of us tied up the horses?
I think Josiah.
I tied up 2. Who tied up Lily's?
I apologize. My friend here, he's still suffering from the hard rhubarb of last night. He's slurring a little bit. It's hard to understand him at the moment.
Well,
I tied up our horse, and Josiah took care of the other 2.
Okay, so there you go. So where are the
Yes.
horses?
There weren't 3 horses when I went out there at the end of the evening. There were 2. I got you a deposit back, but I don't know where the other horse is. It's not my responsibility until the end of the night when I go out to tend to them.
Well, do you normally have horses stolen from you?
Look here, buddy. Don't be accusing me or my establishment of taking no horses.
I'm not accusing you. I'm asking if horses get stolen from you.
I think you need to leave.
I think you need to help us find our horse.
I think you need to leave now, calling me a horse thief.
No. I'm
Get
saying
your
that
friend
you're.
out of here.
I'm not
Get
saying
him
you
the
stole
fuck
the horse.
out of here.
I'm saying you're
Go,
an
get
irresponsible
out of here.
business owner.
Go! Get your ass out of here.
I think it's time. It was time we walked out of this door before they carry you out as a corpse.
Go in here accusing me of stealing horses.
Oh, he could try.
Never accuse a well-respected businessman of ever something grave as being a horse thief.
I'm not,
How dare
I'm not
you.
accusing him of being a horse thief. I'm accusing him,
Get
him
the
of being
fuck
a
out!
bad
Get the
businessman.
fuck out of here now! Get him out of here!
Perhaps we should leave.
You pay a man to watch the horses. The man does not watch the horses. I don't know what to say. As Aelun's gonna start walking out, he's gonna kick over a chair.
Old boy is going to reach back behind the bar and pull out a black powder weapon. Just going to cock it and aim it. And that chair will be going on your tab too.
I'm gonna kick over another chair.
He will fire at you when you go to do it.
You mother.
Wow, this escalated ridiculously.
Hold on.
Oh, 100%. 17 plus 8. That is a 25 to hit.
Is that a projectile weapon?
With your back turned? Correct. It is.
These people deal with drunk people at night, but apparently a little
Everyone
morning
Call them
squabble is
call them a horse
Does-
thief, man.
So
holy
technically,
thing.
could I deflect missiles?
Negative. You cannot deflect these missiles because
Okay.
it's
It's a ranged weapon attack.
Buckshot.
It's buckshot. There's
Okay.
I do a lot of fun shit, but like buckshot ain't gonna be one of them where you can catch and deflect.
Fair enough. But if it was a musket ball, I had it.
Oh
So-
my.
What's the damage on that?
Well, let me get set up for this.
96.
Did we get a long rest for resting?
Yeah, everybody's got a
Okay.
good long rest in.
Good.
Okay. Double checking that.
Remember when I
right.
said we were winning them over?
Oh, you're real close.
Guy lets his patrons get stolen from. He's a bad businessman.
Didn't check on your horses. All right.
Next time you all just let Gitzi sleep in the stable with the horses.
I
Lesson
almost-
learned.
Almost went out to sleep with them. Instead, I went out to our room. Shit.
Oh,
That's a cocked.
17 points of piercing damage from that musket.
Got it.
I told you, get him out of here.
Oh, you are going to regret that. As Aelun turns around and is now going to rush this guy to attack him.
I am going to attempt to step in the way of Aelun and just thaumaturgy my voice. Stop! Stop, Aelun! Stop! Leave! Walk outside! Before you make things worse.
I don't
Give you a-
know if that's going to stop me. I just got shot.
I'm gonna give you assistance on trying to hold him back.
I mean, that's what I do. I don't know if you just try to run through me, but
I don't think yelling at me. Do we have to roll something on this? Because I don't think yelling at me is going to be enough after being
I mean,
shot.
you have your own agency. It's your
Okay.
own choice.
I'm probably gonna disregard that and just run by you and dive at this guy. Unless I'm being physically stopped.
I mean, I can try to stop you. But
I mean, he's
that's
trying to
not going to be
physically-
in front of you.
Yeah, he's
but
trying
I
to physically
don't know
stop
how much
you.
of a resistance I'm going to be because I am not a strong man.
Yeah, I mean, strength versus
That's why
strength.
Strong tiefling.
that's why I'm helping you. Not the
All right.
strongest of all.
So Josiah and Asher, you guys each roll a strength roll. So it's like advantage against Aelun as he runs
Boy.
towards Loreborn.
11 me. Yeah. I love
13.
No.
13. 15. It was almost low enough. It was almost low enough.
I'm breaking through you guys, and I'm diving at him. First metal claw coming in.
All right, roll your initiative.
Can I grab the kid and run out the fucking door at this point?
Nope. You're doing it, Peter.
I know what you guys expect me. You just shot me.
Because you were being an asshole.
No, I kicked 2 chairs.
And accused him of being a horse thief.
I did not accuse him of being a horse thief.
You did accuse him of being a horse thief.
No, I've been very clear. I accused him.
Accused of being stolen from.
I asked him if his establishment got stolen from a lot. I did not accuse him personally of being a horse thief.
That's how he took it.
That's fine if that's how he
Deaf,
took
I
it.
guess.
Oh my God, we're the baddies.
I don't understand the difference from being a thief versus stolen from. A 1.
As a protest, I'm so glad I rolled a 1 on that.
I rolled a 10.
Let's see here. How am I going to open this up? Let's do this.
Do I get to complete this attack before the initiative goes into effect? or
No. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Gitzi, you're still upstairs, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
What did you say to
Improvised
say
map.
she heard that?
It's definitely gonna hear the gunshot, no doubt about that.
Come on, tell me it's the map that we always use in this situation.
No, it's different. It's different.
Oh, womp womp.
What the heck? Okay. Let's change this piece. I need Legacy Fog of War. Fantastic. That's on.
Time to put the battle hat on.
Gotta get ready.
Yeah. Episode 7 shenanigans.
This was
He
bound
wanted-
to be-
He wanted to die, episode 7. I
No,
was trying
my
not to
God.
be that one.
Oh my god. Oh no. All right. Hiram's in it at 8. Here's Lorbon's. All right. You guys can start adding yourself to the initiative now. All right. Hiram's 8. Gitzi, what is your number?
She's upstairs. She's not in the encounter.
Yeah, but I still need a initiative number from you.
Even though she's not participating?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. 14 then. Or 15.
All right. Aelun, top of the order with a 17, then Gitzi, then Asher.
Diving on this guy with the metal claw first. That is 13 gonna hit.
13 will not hit.
Okay, coming in with the next one. That one's not gonna hit either, I don't think. Nope, that one's not gonna hit. Flurry of blows, bonus action. Oh, one of those is a nat 1. The other one's not much better. So that's a whole round there. But I'm swinging wildly. I'm gonna use an action surge card.
Oh my god.
Action surge card on the
Yup.
bartender.
Yup.
All right, take 1 point of exhaustion. You need to make
part of this.
You need to make one con save from your you slept the one off. So you're good.
Yeah.
You would add 1 if you hadn't slept, but yeah, go ahead.
All right. That one will be a 15 to hit.
15 will not hit.
Damn, dude, this guy's tough for a bartender. 18.
18 will hit.
All right, then the flurry of blows again. Let's see what these hit. Nat 20 and the other one's not gonna hit. So nat 20 and a 18. So metal claw.
Nat 20.
8. And then that is 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
All
Got it.
slashing.
All slashing. Yeah, he's gonna be bloodied. Ugh, just tore into by those claws.
Aelun is very upset about being shot, so he's just missing a lot of things, but he's swinging wildly on this guy.
Actually, as a reaction, I will cast out my hand, and that same red glow will appear in front of Aelun as he strikes down. Reduce the damage by 16 that the bartender takes, but it slows your punch, but then eventually you break through and connect. And I just yell, "Stop!"
All right, 8 points of damage then.
Okay.
End of Aelun's turn. Gitzi, give me a Constitution saving throw. See if you hear the commotion.
That will be a 12.
A 12. You can hear that certainly shit is going down downstairs. You have no idea. You are currently awake.
Okay.
Asher.
I will thaumaturgy again, and this time yell specifically, Gitzi, we need your help. Aelun's gone mad. And I will make my voice boom 3 times louder. And then is that a free cantrip-esque thing, or is that my spellcast?
No, that's
okay. Man, it's tough. I will,
first bar of the campaign.
Yeah. This is tough, not expecting it. Yikes.
Yikes is right.
It's a port bar in Baldur's Gate. You should have expected it.
I think I'm going to be a little stunned because I'm not quite sure what to do in this situation, as also Adam is stunned. but Asher is absolutely like unsure and like looks at Josiah like, what do we do? And then is going to just try to like yell, just keep yelling at him to stop, basically. And that'll be my turn because I can't, like, do I have space to get in between them, or is it like really tight?
I mean, you're like right, like that's where you were. Like he busted through you. You can take like 1/2 step to like try to get in between.
Yeah, I will. And I'm just again pleading, Aelun, you just stop. You're not thinking straight. We just go.
No, I am thinking straight. I'm going to rip his face off.
And yeah, I'm going to try and stay in between them, I guess.
All right. Lorbon's turn. Your friend here's a fucking lunatic for coming at me like this. He is going to run back behind the bar. Do you take an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Go for it.
It's 18.
18 will hit.
Three points of slashing damage.
3 points of slashing damage. Everybody, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here now! As he slams back onto something as he disappears in between this doorway to the back bar. You can hear gears turning. As a shield guardian begins rolling out of that front. As you can see, it is put together from parts made literally from the mill. All right. Shield Guardians going in at a 17. Roll off with Aelun. 18. Give me a straight roll.
4.
All right. It will be at the top of the round. And Lorbon is going to disappear from sight somewhere in the back bar. Hiram's turn. This is not the way to go, unseen. We need to get the hell out of here now. And I am going to go to try to get Gitzi. And I'm going to run back up the steps, up to the door, and I'm going to yell in, Gitzi, new shit has come to light. We need to get out of here, and we need to get out of here now. We are compromised. I know you do not like moving fast, but we must move. And I will use my action to help assist you.
All right, I'm going.
All right. That's going to take up my action. I'm going to healing word Aelun. I'm going to do 2d4 plus 4. I'm going to give you 9 points of healing back.
Dope.
Aelun, we need to go. We need to go now. Josiah.
I'm going to GTFO, but on my way out, I'm going to try and grab the kid and pull him with me.
You certainly try.
I plan on trying. What do I need to roll?
I mean, it depends on if he's willing. If he's not willing, then it's strength contest.
Well, seeing that the big mechanical beast is now walking towards us in the bar and the other bartenders disappeared, I don't want to be near that thing. So I will let him, but I will not go fully outside yet. Like, I will stop before we actually exit out the front.
All right, doorway is right here, so you're not far away.
Literally, I'm grabbing you and pulling you out of the doorway, and then I'm getting the fuck out of this place.
Yeah, I will attempt to stop myself right before I exit the door.
Okay. What do I got? Okay, yeah. So with this, literally grabbing you to the door, and I'm gonna leave you at the door as I jump my way out and start surveying to see if there's anybody who can see or hear what's going on behind me. And I'm gonna act like I'm gonna try and act like a distraction in case people are starting to gather around the noise that's going on in this bar.
Roll a perception check. Oh God, I completely lost my voice there. Just got it. Roll a perception check.
15 on that perception. 15 on that perception.
Well. Look at who we have here. Teed up on a silver platter. You see that? They weren't even smart enough to leave in time. Told you they'd still be here.
Oh, shit.
As you see Mr. Dusk Punch himself.
Girth.
2 other individuals with him. One.
So you're the horse thief.
They were all horses to begin with.
Were they? Really?
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
One individual dressed in highborn armor. Other one in leathers. much more commons.
Cousins of yours, I would assume.
You're saying this in game?
Oh, hell yes. I mean, it's still my turn.
Somebody's gonna spend a nice long evening
In the grave?
in
Yes,
the
it'll be
bottom
you.
floor of that sea dungeon.
Hey, guess what, Girth? Been there. It's great. But I ain't going there tonight. Come on, Tuffy.
Anything else for your turn?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna yell back into the bar. I think I know where the stolen horses went. We got Girth Dickhead back here on the street with his cousins.
His own horse. I love it. All right, top of the order. This thing is going to begin spinning. I need a dexterity saving throw from Aelun and Asher.
I'm gonna roll an inspo on it.
Ooh,
14.
14 will fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 11.
11? Yeah.
Yes.
Spinning around with this longsword is going to do 28 points of slashing damage.
Woo.
Okay.
It's also going to use a shield bash against you, Aelun.
Mm-hmm.
$17 plus 8. That'll be 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's going to do 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 15.
15, you will fail. You're going to be knocked prone on the ground. You're going to be 5 feet back.
Okay.
That'll be the end of this Shield Guardian's turn. It's Aelun, your turn.
Mm-hmm.
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 You're a mess.
I don't know what he would do in this situation because the guy he was fighting is gone, but there's this new guy to fight.
It's not
Episode
even a
7,
guy,
he
it's a
says.
machine.
Well, he fought a giant.
This is not level 12 combat. Why do you keep skipping me?
Aww.
Oh. Do I hear Josiah outside at all yelling this?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
21.
21. You can hear him yelling back and forth, but immediately you have to focus on that blade and the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to know what he's yelling about, but you imagine that there's action out front.
If I
You
can't
just don't know it's
discern-
Girth.
Yeah, if I can't discern that it's the one that got away earlier, then I guess I'm just going to go after this shield guardian because he's right in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled a 21 on it with disadvantage. I would say that you hear him yell like girth.
If that's the case, he got.
I would say so. You can at least pick that up because you did roll a 21 with disadvantage.
Well, that's gonna perk up his ears then, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to step of the wind to disengage and run out here out front. How far is this? To I guess I can get right out here, but yeah, I'll use step of the wind to disengage, and I'll come out here by Josiah, and I'll hold my usual attack action for if these guys engage us, like come at us.
All right. As Aelun steps his way off of the bar floor out into the streets of Rivington.
They just come running out. Wait, you said Gert was here? We have unfinished business.
Look.
That is where we will pick up next week.
Oh, Girth dick punch.
Right that I have a held action here. Held action. Got that down.
That boy came back.
Oh,
and you're gonna
shit.
be in trouble. Hey,
Oh, my God.
Hey now, Girth is back.
That's about the only thing was gonna break Aelun away there at that point, because he was like, "Oh wait, Girth, that guy got away."
I'm glad I said his name. Girth and his dumb cousins.
He's like, "I gotta see
my
what's going
God.
on out here."
Hillbilly kids.
we are so fucked.
Was this
We are so
shield?
fucked.
Was this guy part of the combat originally with Girth, or was he just brought in?
You haven't ascertained almost any information about Loreborn or Rivington. I gave you your first clue that this is a mill town that has constructs, and there are constructs in every piece of engagement here. And yes, this old man has an ass kicker 3000 to save him.
Very nice.
Dove into his
100%.
panic room and slapped the red button on the ass kicker 3000.
There wasn't no door guy when you walked in, was there? No,
Nope.
because he's got a construct.
I thought we were going into like a Chili's. This is not what I expected.
This is not the ranch house.
This is Ruby Tuesdays, right?
Tuesday.
He really didn't take the horse. He really didn't take the horse.
Aelun was not accusing him of taking the horse. He was accusing him.
Go, get out of here.
Aelun
accusing him of
Aelun-
stealing the horse.
If you
Aelun-
follow that logic, I can't help you, because he was not accusing him of the horse thievery. He was accusing him
Aelun
of being
100%
responsible for watching the horses.
100% called him a horse thief through his language. 100% did.
100% did not.
Can we take a poll and share? Oh no! Can we take a poll, everybody on camera, who thought Aelun was accusing him of being a horse thief?
I'll take
Raise
you.
your hand.
I'll take you through every. Let's say this. Are you
The
willing to
words were
take that
stolen.
bet with ATVs if you come back to Missouri and say the same thing?
If I said, "Hey, did you steal my ATV?" That's one thing. If I say, "Hey, you know that place that people pay you to house your ATVs? Do people get stolen from there a lot?"
At the very end of the night, you took care of your horses and you never checked on them. Gitzi failed her perception check to see what was happening outside. I gave every ability that I could without the horses being checked on, and then it went that way. Yeah. That's how it went down.
Yeah.
From now on, though, we're sleeping with the horses or whatever we got. Forget that.
Check your horses in. You had stolen goods. You left them outside. I can't help you there, guys. Like you
no, it's true.
You lay in
so
the.
next time we'll learn. Sleeping out in the barn.
You gotta.
That's what we're doing.
You got stolen goods, man, and you just left them out front. Like you're just teeing it up for me. So, like, I do what I can. I gave opportunities for it to not go down that road, but it just did. I'll go sometimes.
This was not at all how I thought the end of the episode would go.
I blame
Nope,
Josiah.
not at
He's a thief. He should know to watch stolen goods.
I do not steal. I connive and I backtalk and
He
I do
does,
all
but we
kinds
got
of-
really drunk. He knows better, but we definitely had one goal.
Did.
Hey, I tried to park him down the street so that they didn't know where we were at, but you know what? No, we're gonna board him there.
The whole time I was literally thinking.
Here's what I'm learning is don't trust the DM's characters. Next time, when you want to park it down the street, you trust your instinct and you go for it. Don't let anyone talk you out of it.
Hey, we might have been out 2 horses, but you know what? Girth and his cousins would have been behind us instead of in front of us.
That's true. That's true.
The whole time I was like, something's gonna happen with the horses the whole time. But Asher is not like.
Dude,
Asher's like, I don't know horses and like what would like. I don't know, like.
Viable.
No,
I'm like,
I
something's
actually
gonna happen with the horses.
I specifically tried to make sure that Girth did not come back this episode. Specifically wanted him not to. I wanted it to be a different trope, but you left stolen horses out in front in the first time he
Kirk does
wanted
what he
to.
wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh, that's how it's gonna be, eh? Okay.
Oh well.
Hey,
you know what? It's
at least
good.
I'm not
Let's get this
alone
fight
in this
over
place with this giant machine right in front of me. That's fine.
I will say it's good because now we don't have to worry about Girth kind of hanging in the shadows anymore. Just this
Yeah.
one day he might come. Let's just get it over with and murder him now. You know?
One day, Girth will be back.
Good. No someday. It's
Oh.
today. Good.
Spreading that girth already.
I don't need surprises.
Just blasting our way through fucking Baldur's Gate.
Dude,
Listen,
Two
either
barrels.
you can go with stealth or you can murder everyone who's a witness. So
We'll see if Aelun is able to make it, through episode 8. One more than Valis.
One more. That's all it takes.
that's all it takes.
Look how Valis ended up.
look,
He became
all
a
I'm saying
deity.
is one
mean-
thing from that construct, and I'm already half HP. So that's.
Oh yeah, I'm below half.
You're
I was
looking
like,
great,
oh
don't
my
worry.
god. I'm like, thank God for those temp hit points. Am I right?
Ass kicker 3000.
No, another pie.
God.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. But at our level, fucking shield guardians like that are absolutely devastating. They're definitely the boogeymen. But we'll pick up in full shenanigans next week. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you all on Saturday for Rime of the Frost Maiden. Much love, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night.